Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. So today I'm going to be taking you guys around my home and showing you guys how I've used the stuff I shared with you in my past 2 Thursdays videos. So the past 2 Thursdays, if you're new to the channel, I have been sharing thrift store hauls, and it's basically the stuff that I showed you guys in those 2 hauls. I'm going to be showing you guys around the home and how I've used them to decorate. So that's what we're doing today. Before we get into that video, if you're new to the channel or if this is your first time just stumbling across one of my videos, I do Decor Thursdays. So every Thursday there's something to do with the home or decorating hauls, just something to do with the home. If that sounds like something you'd like to watch, then it would mean the world to me if you subscribe and join the family. So let's get into the video and I'll show you guys what I did with the stuff that I got. I've wanted to sort of stand up back quite a bit so I can show you properly the wall in the back. That's where the majority of stuff, I've placed the majority of stuff. So we're gonna go, we're gonna walk closer and I'm gonna show you that in detail. I suppose we can just start with here. This is the basket that I showed. I told you guys I wanted to have this basket as an egg basket. So that's what I've done. I just keep my eggs in that basket. They're handy. They look nice on the counter. So it's not an eyesore. And yeah, that's where they went. And then going up here, this is the skillet that I showed you guys in the hose. I like hanging up my pans and my skillets especially. That's a vintage frying pan that I also got from the charity shop. It's really like, it's non-stick, it's brilliant. And those are just my skillets. The majority of the things you can see here, actually this I got in a charity shop as well. It's just like a wooden bowl, and I use it for nuts and like cracking nuts from their shell and stuff like that. It's just really handy to have. So up here I just have the spoons that I showed you guys in that haul. I hang them over here, and then when you go over here I have the spoon, the other spoon that I also hold, like the little spoon. I also showed that in my haul. Over here I have the peeler. Basically this is this, and I'll show you the next one. And the next other cupboard are sort of like the heart of my kitchen, really. Like I actually use all the tools that are here. This is like a sieve. You guys have seen it in my cooking videos. So all of these things are actually things that are very like handy to have like right close to me. Swinging over here, I moved this candlestick. I'll show you guys the other candlesticks that I bought where I placed them, but these are my old candlestick that I had, so I moved it to here because it fit here better. And here is just the jug. I also showed you guys that jug in my haul, and it's just holding some dried flowers. I'm obsessed with dried flowers, you guys will see that. And those are just also baskets that I use on a day-to-day basis, but we'll see that in a house tour. I'll explain that more in the house tour. So that's on that wall. Coming up to here, this is the other heart of my kitchen. This is where I basically take all the stuff that I need on a day-to-day basis as well. So this is the little honeycomb. I'll show you. These are my measuring cups and just bowls that I reach over, like kind of and this is just the honeycomb little plate that I got. It does get used for what I said it does get used for, like the tea bags and stuff. So I just have it right there, just handy, like you could just pull it off, and that's that. And then in the back, if you look right into the back there, you can see the nuts in the jar that I showed you guys that I got from the charity shop. I use jars, glass jars a lot, as you can see probably, to just this is golden linseeds in just like a glass bottle, and a cork on top, and that's just like basically ground nuts that I use. I love nuts as a snack for frying, so that's the other thing that I got from the charity shop that I've placed there. That's just an empty milk bottle. Next week I'll be doing a decorate with me for spring with you guys, so that's you're gonna see maybe more also in that video. So that's the stuff in the kitchen. Let's move on to the sitting room. The jug that I bought, I showed that in my charity shop, that little jug over there. I've just placed it on the table. It's the perfect size for my table. So I've just placed it on the table, and I have some dried flowers in that. And then I've just decorated the table in slightly different to sort of make it work. And then going over here, in my first charity shop haul, I showed you guys this plate, the biggest one, the biggest plate, and I told you guys that I have other ones of the same brand. So I just have them here ready for serving and use them for eating, and there's beautiful color for spring. So I just brought them down there. And then this is the giant bottle. I thought it adds a little bit of rustic to my sort of like quite modern set out bar cut trolley, serving trolley. It's literally like a bar cut and a serving trolley in one. And you come over here. Here I have the magazine stand that I showed you guys. It's just like, basically I just like it. I cleared out everything and put this here, so it just holds all my magazines that I'm reading right now. And yeah, just random newspapers. So that's that. And then when you swing up right here, this is my sewing station. I don't generally use this sewing station, but it is my sewing station. It's where I store everything. These are just speakers, like music speakers. When I'm sewing, I'll listen to music. Sometimes those speakers will be in my kitchen, but this is my sewing station basically. And at night, because this is under my stair, it can get, I wanted to show you guys, it can get a bit dingy and dark. So I've just put the that one of the candle holders, wall candle holders that I showed you over there. So that's where one of them is, and then one of them is in my bedroom, but I'll show you guys that as we go up. So that's just what is over there. And then over here is just beside my seat. If you've watched any of my house tours before, then you know where exactly this is. It's just on the side, so I can sit and read on my seat. I just have my seat down here and my, basically, my blanket basket over here. So that's where I have put the lampshade. It's beautiful, I love it. This is another thing I showed you guys. So that's my coal bucket, and I've just brought it there. I'm just leaving it. How can I show that better? Yeah, I'm just basically storing it next to the barrel over there, and that's just holding my coal. And then in the master bedroom, I have that on the floor. Again, you guys will see this space if you haven't seen what my house looks like before. I do have other house tours, but I'm also gonna do a sort of like updated spring house tour soon, like I keep saying. So you guys are gonna see my room then. But I've just placed this at the bottom of the, it goes nicely at the bottom of the bed, so I just placed it here. I love my floor. I'm still obsessed with that floor. So yeah, that's that in this room. And then I'll show you up the wall. I have the other one of the candle holders in this room on that wall. The lampshade I just switched out. I already had that lamp. It is also thrifted. It's like a marble type of lamp, and so I just switched out the lampshade to the one I showed you guys in my haul. And I just think it's more spring and more sort of like cottage feel, but the other one will be back in fall. I'll switch them out again because it's more like a fall color. So that's what I did with the lampshade. And when you swing over to that side of the bed, you can just see to the side of the bed, no, to that side of the room, you can just see the this is the other jug that I bought, and basically just put flowers in there. These are my dried flowers. I'm obsessed with dried flowers, and this is like a collection of meaningful flowers to me. So some of them are like Valentine's, some of them are from fall, they all are from a special occasion anyway. So it's really, really nice to have them in my dressing room. I actually really, really like that. So that's where I placed it. And then, you know, that jewelry box I showed you in the haul as well, it has just come here. And as you can see, I'm sort of kind of decorating my dressing table or slash vanity table in a very sort of like vintage type of like romantic way. So that's that over there. That's how I decorated over there. And then that basket, I also did show that basket in a haul right here. But that basket is just sort of like it moves around the house at different points. It just holds laundry, kind of like I bring it up here to place laundry in my wardrobes, because this is my dressing room. I literally have all my dresses right here. So this is my dressing room. So that basket kind of just moves around the house. This is my bathroom, and if you guys haven't seen my entire bathroom, I'm gonna show you guys that in the spring house tour. But I just wanted to show you that I've placed this in this bathroom. I probably will put in some spring flowers when we're coming into spring, or decorate it with like a hand towel or something. I still haven't decorated it because I'm gonna be decorating with you guys next week for spring. So I just didn't decorate it. I just placed it where it's actually going to be going. So this is just my bathroom. Yeah, that's where it is. And then outside, I've just put that bird feeder on. I actually still need to sort of fill it up. But yeah, that's where I just have that bird feeder on. You guys can see that when you're coming into my house, if you've watched my previous house tours. So that's just where that is. This spring, I just need to fill it up with like food and stuff. So that's where it's gonna go. That is how I have used the stuff in my home. I hope you enjoyed it or got some inspiration from it. And I will see you guys next week, Thursday, when I do a spring decorate with me. Love you lots. Bye.